The vibe is vintage. Buckle up.
Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy and I am here with my husband Noel. He's manning our cameras and doing our graphics. Welcome to Flash Sale Friday. So we've been kind of like playing around with Fridays lately where we'll do some flash sales, some like reverse auctions. So we're kind of just testing it out until we figure out the way we like it the best. So anyways, everything in the bin is on flash sale. Everything. Every single item. There's 107 things in that bin right now. Everything is on flash sale. Now, if it doesn't look like it's on sale or it's not, if it looks like it's full price, I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to run it for a discount greater than whatever is showing at the moment. So feel free to go in there and do some shopping. Shipping is capped at $9.21. So tonight's the night to buy those big items. And I have some, I am back home. I made it. I had a canceled flight and 3 time changes. And then I finally made it home at 10:30 last night. So it was a long day yesterday. I got to know the Dallas-Fort Worth airport very well, more than I wanted to. And the fun part is I get to go back next month. So anyways, I'm going to pull some items down. I'm going to show them to you and I'll throw them on flash sale for like 2.5 minutes. Everything else in the bin is on flash sale for about the next hour and a half, 2 hours. So you have plenty of time to go shopping in there. Get what you want. Fill up your baskets again, $9.21 on shipping today. So I also have a few random items that I'm just going to run as normal auctions. But we will start with our very first flash sale item today. And you know what? Let's go with something nice and big. I don't know. That's really expensive. Let's not go with the most expensive item. Let's start with a sugar and creamer set. All right. So we're going to start with this gorgeous sugar and creamer. Let me go ahead and get it running really quick. We are going to, all right. Yep, shipping is capped at $9.21. And so we have the sugar and creamer. It is going on flash sale right now, 50% off. It is a crystal sugar and creamer. Gorgeous roses cut into there. No chips or cracks. Absolutely stunning. It is an open sugar bowl. Very, very beautiful. I like that big. I read the comments and I start laughing and then I lose my train of thought. Gorgeous, gorgeous crystal creamer and sugar bowl. It's very, very heavy. That is on your screen right now if you want to take a look at that one. I've got a couple sugar and creamers tonight, but any of the items I show you that's on flash sale will run for 2.5 minutes. And then maybe if we circle back, if nobody buys them, we may come back and do a different % off. We're just going to play with it. We'll see what works. All right. We're going to jump over and do a regular auction on this one. So we're just going to kind of hop around a little bit, just have some fun with it. So this one is a piece of pottery and it is from Maine. So it says Maine there on the bottom and it is signed right here. Has a little signature. It says BS. And it is a blueberry, it's a picture, but it has blueberries on it. And I just think it is so stinking cute. Look at that, it is in perfect condition. I just love it for the summertime. Nice and fresh looking. We're gonna go ahead and run this one for $5. We're running it, this one is gonna be an auction. Let me change our time down here. I've got a camera blocking my TV, so I'm like, oh, where is it? So this guy is up and running right now. Gorgeous blueberry picture. So what's up? How are you guys doing today? We had a medical appointment. So we were at the hospital since early this morning. We just got back like an hour ago. But now we're doing whatnot. So now we're happy. Thank you for looking at that. Yes. Everything kind of, I mean, do you want to?
So a few years back, I got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and about half a year ago, got pronounced in remission. And in February, after a scan, we got told that the cancer was back. So we've been back and forth to the hospital to seek treatment, and that's where we at. So,
Yeah. So, anyways, we're fighting it, and he's doing as well as he can. We do weekly chemo, and he is undergoing all the testing to do a stem cell transplant, hopefully very soon. So, as soon as the donor is located, the doctors are working to get that all fixed. But we don't want to make this a downer, so we're going to keep on going.
Thank you.
Anyways, we have a gorgeous piece of glass here. Look at this. I'm going to run this on flash sale. Thank you so much, Southern Charm. So we're going to run this one on flash sale here. This is up and going on flash sale. So this is a Fostoria ruby red coin dot, and it has the coins on here. It has like the torch, the eagle, so all of like your kind of like Liberty type designs on there. No chips or cracks. It is stunning. Oh, you can fire him all the time. Yes,
you can
please.
fire me anytime.
Thank you. Thank you. I love discounts. So gorgeous piece of glass. Thank you so much. I don't even see, I can't see. Purchased it. Jessica, thank you so much for your purchase on that. That flashed so quick.
Thank you.
Who purchased it? All right, what is up next? Well, we are going to do this beautiful piece of glass. So this one here we're going to run on.
Oh, Tony and Lysandra, that's just a common practice from Michelle. And so,
because he messes up. Like,
yeah.
he's falling down on the job. And so, Michelle and I, we got to just fire him every now and then. All right, so we have this beautiful amber glass here. This one is up and running on flash sale. This, I do not know who makes this one, but I love it's like a little serving tray. Thank you so much, Jessica. This is going to you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let's run an auction item here.
Welcome to bronze level.
I just picked this one up, so I was so excited to find this because I thought this was so pretty. Let me tell you about it, then I'll run it on auction here. But look at this. It has like the little base here where the birds are sitting on it. It's a frosted piece of glass, no chips or cracks. And then you have your clear birds up there, two little love birds kissing. How stinking cute is that? There is a little like scrape or smudge right there, but it is not chipped. Nice and smooth on the bottom, no maker. I actually thought it was like Lalique when I first saw it in the store, but it's not. It's still absolutely gorgeous. We're going to run it for $8, and it is up and going. Let me give you a height on this one. This is about 6 inches tall. Adorable little lovebirds. If you are just joining, everything in the bin, and I mean everything, is on flash sale at various prices. If it is not on flash sale, it's because I am going to pull it down and run it on flash sale for something that's probably a pretty good discount. So that is what I'm doing. I'm kind of going through. I've got a big one here. So let's see about this one. Now, if this is a little pricey, but it's also, we have 921 shipping. So if there's any time to buy something, because the shipping may be high on this. This is about 8 pounds, and it's going to take a huge box. Your shipping may be high. So tonight's night to buy it, because anything over 921, I'm going to cover. We have this gorgeous piece of ironstone. It was part of a vanity set, but I've been selling it piece by piece. We have a flash sale going for it right now. I can't even see how much I marked it down, almost in half. You get the basin, so you get the gorgeous wash basin. This thing is huge, crazed and stained, absolutely stunning. No chips or cracks, along with the pitcher that goes with it. Yes, it is going to be way more than $921. But all you pay is $921 if you're interested in this. I do know it's pricey, but it is well worth it. And it's gorgeous. So if you're interested, you got 2 more minutes on that one. But I need some space, so I've got to sell this big stuff. All right, we're going to do those on auction. Let's do this little vignette here. All right, so we have this little vignette. This is kind of a holdover from Easter. We've got a few little pieces. Let's see if I remember the number on this, because I didn't write it down. We'll have to do a little search. We're going to find it so I can pull this one up. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and get this going on flash sale. All right, so what you get is a metal bunny like cutter, little rusty crusty metal bunny cookie cutter, little amber glass here. Some of these antique, I think they're like plaster sheep. They are a little chippy. Some ephemera. These are out of a hymnal and a vintage green book. Some faux fake leaves. There you go. I can't talk. They're fake leaves. So you get that whole little vignette going on. And that is running on flash sale right now for about half off. That'll go for about another 2 minutes.
Yes, that's my question.
Southern Charm, thank you so much. Who does, okay, hey y'all, you know I'm a CPA. So of course, what is better than a vintage accounting book? I mean,
it had to be here.
That is like the ultimate in accounting books right there. Thank you, Southern Charm. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what's next. This one, number 858. This is a piece of California pottery. And we're going to do this one on flash sale. So this one is up and running. No chips or cracks. It is 17 inches long and 9.5 inches wide. It has a ton of crazy. You can see that California pottery mark there on the back. And it is, I don't know if you can see it. It is crazed up. It is gorgeous. I think this would look so pretty, kind of like behind your ironstone or like other types of crocks. I think it would look absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Southern Charm. That's heading your way. If you are just joining us, everything in the bin is on flash sale. Feel free to go on a little shopping trip. And we are also capping shipping at $9.21 today. All right, I'm just going to go shelf by shelf here. We have a little Mexican piece of pottery. I had to write my numbers down, y'all, so I can find this stuff.
Welcome in, Choco Dog.
Hey, Choco Dog. All right, so we're going to put this little crock on flash sale here. It is up and going. It is a beautiful, the tree trunk absolutely will run that next. Beautiful piece of pottery. This is up and running on flash sale. This is a Mexican, like an old Mexican pot here. Rona, thank you so much. That is heading your way.
Thank you.
The tree trunk. This is so cute. So this is a pottery vase, and obviously it looks like a tree trunk, and then you've got that gorgeous little bird. I love it because it's so simple, and the bird is not glazed, but the tree trunk is glazed. It was purchased from somewhere. I do not know where. Oh, hold on. It's Old Pier 1. There you go. It's an Old Pier 1 sticker on there. I do not know how old. I got this at a church bazaar yard sale thing. So I don't know much about it. It is clean on the inside. Don't think it's ever been used. Let me get you a measurement on height, and we'll run this one as an auction item, 12 inches tall. I'm going to turn it like this so we can get a good view.
Welcome in, Southern Charm and Natural State of High.
And we're going to run that for just $5. And that is up and going. No chips or cracks. It's in perfect condition. And shipping is just $9.21 today.
By the way, Sodi, the stickers are amazing.
Oh yes, we got our stickers, Natural State of High. I love the stickers. So I can't wait to start putting them on my packages. Daisy Lane, this is going to you. Congratulations. Let me get a label on there so I can make sure it goes to the right person. All right, let's see. Let's keep moving through here. Oh, this is one of my favorites. This is, okay, we went through this last time. Bielik, Belik, Bielik. Bielik is what we decided, right? No? Okay, I'm gonna say Bielik. Absolutely gorgeous piece of pottery, and this is very thin. It's porcelain. Let me get it up and going here. We're gonna run this one on flash sale. It is normally, I have it listed for 85. We've dropped it down to 51. It is a collector's piece. Take a look at the edges on that. It is all hand painted, no chips or cracks. And we have that maker's mark. You can see that there on the bottom. So this one is up and running. The inside is this gorgeous pale pink. It is so pretty. And that is running on flash sale for 2 more minutes if you're interested. And anything that doesn't sell we'll come back to later on in the show. All right, does anybody collect those Anna Lee dolls? I have an Anna Lee here. I don't know a whole lot about them. This one, though, is the Anna Lee Mississippi Flood Levee Mouse from 1993. It is going now on flash sale. I do think it's missing a shovel, that it was supposed to have a shovel, but it is adorable, and it does have the original, let's see if we can get it here, the original Anna Lee tags on there. So this one, this cutie pie here is up and going. If that is one that you may be interested in, we'll set it like this so you can get a good up-close view. It's in perfect shape, minus that missing handle, or not handle, shovel. All right. That is going to keep running for another 2 minutes. We have, what number is this? 726. All right, if you're just joining, welcome, welcome. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. Everything in the bin is on flash sale, everything, and we're capping shipping at $9.21 today. If it doesn't look like it's on flash sale, it's because I'm pulling it and running it at an even better discount. We're going to start this one, 2.5 minutes on this. This is a pair of Kemple, they're vintage Kemple Wheaton amber glass. It's called the Lace and Dewdrop pattern, and that they're just gorgeous. It actually looks like it has dewdrops on there and that it's mixed in with this lace. So they are stunning. Amber glass goblets, mint condition. You get a set of 2 of them. I have the measurements on the screen there, but they are 6 inches tall. Absolutely beautiful, and those are on flash sale right now if you're interested in those. Let's do an auction item. We're going to run this one as an auction item. I do have just a handful of stuff we're running as regular auctions just to kind of mix it up a little bit. So we have this milk glass vase. Let's see if there's a maker's mark on here. I cannot see who makes it, so there is no mark on there telling me who makes it. But you've got this great, like a 3D grape and leaf pattern going on. And then the top is really decorative. It's just a really pretty design on there. No chips or cracks. The inside has been used. You can see down there, the very, very bottom inside. Somebody did use this as a vase, as they should. It is absolutely gorgeous. Since it's not listed, let me give you a measurement. 10 inches tall. And that is running for just $5. Thank you for your bids. And Jessica, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Let's do this one here. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. We're going to do this platter. This is number 724. So this is a Homer Laughlin platter. There is a chip on this, which I'm going to show you. But look at, it's on flash sale for $4.80. You can't beat that price for a gorgeous Homer Laughlin. I love this pattern so much that I have 4 of these platters in various sizes because I didn't realize it and I kept buying them over and over and over again. So we have this one. There is a chip right here on the back side. You can see that right there above my finger. But when you're looking at the front of it, it is gorgeous. It is crazed. That is up and running on flash sale if you are interested. Real quick, 11 inches across and 11 inches wide, 8 inches across. So that one is up and going. We're going to do this guy next, and then we're going to go back. I have another milk glass piece I'm going to run at a really good auction price. All right, we're going to run this one. So this is a drip glaze pottery. It looks like a wok to me, but I'm not really sure if that's the intended use. So I just said it's like a bowl with a large handle. I don't know how else to describe it. I thought it was really unique because I had never seen one like this. So you have the handle, and look, it's like shaped like a wok of some sort. It is fully glazed, so you could use it for food use, or you can make just like a really unique planter. Thank you so much, Rona. That is going to you.
Welcome to bronze level.
Let's do this other piece of milk glass. I don't have this one listed. I actually had one identical to this a while back that we sold. And Rona, you've unlocked the bronze tier. Congratulations. If you guys are unlocking, which way? This way. Go up here to the crown. Make sure you're grabbing your coupons. We have some decent coupons that you can use in this show or in a future show. So we're going to run this one on auction. Absolutely beautiful little milk glass candy dish, and it is hand painted. Has those dainty little flowers. No chips or cracks. It is a grape and leaf pattern, and I want to say Westmoreland. Yep, it is Westmoreland, so we do have a Westmoreland mark on the leg back here. And then you have the base with the hand painting on there also. And the bottom is held up by 3 little legs. We're going to go ahead and start this guy at just $1. And that is up and running. Thank you so much for your bids. I appreciate it. And Jessica, that's heading your way. Thank you very much. And Jessica, you've unlocked the silver tier. All right, let's see. What number is this? 199. So this one, let me pull this up so I can talk about this a little bit. I did quite a lot of research on this.
Welcome to silver level.
And I've had it up on another site, when I looked at the other site, I think it's pretty rare. So I think that this is an original 18th century, what's called a tappet, hen's flagon, how do you say that? Out of London. It has this really cool, just like design to it here. We do have a little ding on this side. The lid opens like this. It is pewter. And we've gone ahead and marked that down more than half. I think this is a great, really antique collector piece. And I just think it's pretty neat. So if you're interested in it, this is running on flash sale right now, and it'll stay there for about another 2 minutes. All right, you know, we gotta have some ducks. We just couldn't do this without ducks, and I thought I put my tag. There it is. All right, let's see. Let's find out about this guy here. All right, so we have this duck. He is an enamel duck. We're running him on sale right now. He is an enamel duck. Look at him. So stinking cute. It is all metal covered with enamel. And it just has like it's been tarnished in all the right spots. So it just has this whole flurry of colors. He's coming across very green. He is green towards the top, but is very yellowy on the bottom. It is adorable. So it is a complete piece of metal. Absolutely a stunning little duck. Okay, you know what, you guys? Let me do a giveaway too. While it's up here running, you're taking a look at him. We're going to go ahead and run a $5 Starbucks gift card up and going. So you will get a $5 Starbucks gift card and a My Vibe is Vintage sticker. So you get those. Hop into that giveaway. right. So I came across this set of, I want to say this is the Princess Anne, yes. So Princess Anne China, and I've been selling it off piece by piece. I'm down to the last few pieces here. We have 2 of these available, 2 teacups and saucers. Now the teacups do have a little bit of a call out. So this one has a crack line that you can see it's not quite made it through both sides. All of the pieces are maybe a little bit chippy, definitely crazed and stained, but I love the colors. It's not so often we find these bright, vibrant colors on China pieces. Usually they're like the pale like pinks and yellows and stuff. But we're going to go ahead and put this one on flash sale. And then I'll show you the other pieces too. So it is $3.30 for a teacup and saucer. There are 2 available if you're interested. We also have in that same pattern a few saucers. So there are 4 of these available. Drop my ticket. So we have 4 saucers available, all in that same gorgeous pattern. And these are like little bread size, 6 1/4 inch saucers. So those are going. And along with that set, we have one more piece, which is our larger saucer that I'm going to throw on flash sale too. So we have 2 of these available. And this is the larger saucer size. This is all a pattern from the 1930s, and this one is a perfect example of that crazing. Our light's washing it out a bit, but crazing and staining on it. So gorgeous. Those are all going on flash sale right now. And let's do another auction item. You have 2 minutes left for some coffee. If you guys want to jump into that giveaway, it is for a $5 gift card. All right. I am a firm believer in that you can never have enough trays. This is a vanity tray, and it is, I'm trying to read on the back, Limoges. So this is a piece of Limoges pottery or porcelain out of France. Perfect condition. The top is glazed, has that gorgeous pink and yellow. That's what I was talking about. A lot of your porcelain is that pale pink and yellow. And the back is unglazed, but it does have that Limoges mark on the back. It is beautiful. We do have a little bit of paint wear. It's 11 1/4 inches across by about 8 inches. We're going to go ahead and run this one for just $5. Up and going. Beautiful piece. It almost looks like a pale green, but it's more of a white. It's more creamy than a pale green. Thank you so much for your bids. I do have another show on Sunday. Normally we do them on Saturday, but I've moved it to Sunday, where I'm doing Southern Charm. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm going to do vintage variety. So a lot of stuff like this and just other miscellaneous like porcelains and pottery and glass is coming up on Sunday morning. And for those of you who are new to Zoe's Treasures, we try to keep our Friday and Saturday shows at a reasonable price. We try to start any of our auctions at around $5 to $10. Occasionally there's stuff that goes a little bit higher, but I firmly believe in trying to bring you the best products at the best price. So that's what you can expect to find. All right, let's see. This is another ginormous piece here. I'm going to do this one on flash sale. I've never shown this on Whatnot before. I got it at an auction, I don't know, a while back. And because it's so big and so fragile, I've just been hesitant on how exactly was the best way to sell this. But I'm like, what the heck, let's just bring it out tonight. So it is up and running. So this is a vintage mosaic art glass piece. It is going to ship alone, but shipping is capped at $9.21. So you guys don't have a whole lot to lose on that one. Our giveaway just ran. TBQR 1979. Thank you for coming into my show. I appreciate that. You're going to get a coffee on us and a My Vibe is Vintage sticker. Congratulations. So it is a gorgeous, like a centerpiece bowl. It is signed by the artist. It is very kind of like MCM. And let me first start with the signature. So we'll start down here on the bottom. See that signature right there? So it is hand signed by the artist. And then you can see all around the outside are these tiny little mosaic pieces. Full disclosure, a few of them have come off over the years. So there are some spots that are missing some of that mosaic. Those mosaic pieces are covering up a gorgeous piece of glass that has that pattern on the inside. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece to look at. And let's see, I can't quite make out the signature. I showed it to you, but I can't read on what it is. There are a few like scratches on the inside. Let's see if you can see that. So you can kind of see there's a little bit of scratching on there. I still think it's an absolute gorgeous piece. If you get it under the right lighting, it'll just sparkle. That is up and running if you are interested. That is on flash sale right now. All right, which way, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? Okay. And there you go. All right, let's move on to our next item. I need more hands. Let's see, what do we have going on next? Let's go to something simple. We did something big, let's do something little. This is the cutest little tea mug ever. Tea mug, yes, that's a tea mug. That's, okay. For some reason I thought I said something else. All right, this is up and going, $4.20. It is a tea mug, hence the words. What I think is so cute, look at it, has a space for your little tea string on there for when you're like dipping your tea bag. How adorable is that? I got my sticker in there, nice and clean on the inside. Make a perfect little gift. And that is up and running on flash sale if that is something that you may be interested in. Let's do another auction item. All right, we are going to run this gorgeous, I think officially it's a cake plate, but you can use this as a serving tray for just about anything. It would look gorgeous with some fruits and on there, maybe cheese and crackers. It would look just beautiful. This is Spode. Did the giveaway go and I missed it? No? All right, something just popped up and I don't know what popped up. Okay, if that was a purchase from the bin, thank you very much. Something popped up on my screen so fast that I could not read it. This is, I want to say it's Spode. Hold on, let me just make sure. I can't read it. It says Mayfield. I thought this was Spode. Royal Worcester, not Spode. Absolutely stunning. Look at that design on there. It is porcelain and it is very low. So it would make a beautiful cheese and cracker tray. We're going to run that for just $5. Up and going. The diameter on that, 11-inch diameter. Thank you so much for your bid. And Jessica, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm having fun with some of these auction items. So let's go ahead and do another piece of milk glass as a random poll here. So this is a milk glass candy dish, compote, planter, whatever you think would be the best use for it. It is clean on the inside. I'm trying to look for a maker's mark. I do not see one, so I do not know who makes this piece of milk glass. It is in your grape and leaf pattern. No chips or cracks. And before I start that auction, it is 6 1/4 inches tall. And we're going to start that for just $1. And that is up and going. And Jessica, what a great grab. Congratulations. We're going to add this to your box. Thank you. I have. So have a, thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. I have a large sugar and creamer collection, and I have it in a cabinet that I'm not fond of. So I told my husband I'm gonna start selling off my sugar and creamer collection. This one's been for sale for a little bit, but I have a lot more coming if that's what you like. And I have all different colors, glass, porcelain ones. So I'm gonna start putting them in the shows little by little. But today we have this, it is depression glass, and it is number 164. It is up and going on flash sale. You get the sugar and the creamer for just $8.40. So this is 1920s Jeanette depression glass. 114. I will check on that. Lisa, give me 1 second. Depression glass, it has that great iris pattern, no chips or cracks, and you do have that lidded sugar bowl on there. A sugar bowl. Lid, yes, lid on the sugar bowl. Let's see, let me check on. So that is running on flash sale if you are interested. 114 is available. So that is running on flash sale. You can grab that. I can also go and get it and show you those too. So if you give me just a second, I will run and show you those so you know if that is something that you would like to purchase or not. In the meantime, my husband will run some fancy graphic for you. Do your job, honey.
All right, so they left me unsupervised. Yay! Let's have some fun. So welcome to Zoe's Treasures. For those of you who are new to us, we're running a special on a flash sale here on a Friday.
It's our flash sale Friday. Everything in the bin is on flash sale. And if it's not, it's because I'm about to pull it and put it on flash sale. But here is number 114. I can go ahead and pin these so you can kind of see some of the information on these. They are on flash sale right now, so if it's something you're interested in, you can go ahead and just buy them at any time. But they are 3. We're going to put them like this so we can get a better camera view and you can actually see them. Still too small. Go ahead and just focus in on them. These are 3 little wooden women, and they're from Germany. So they are all German. This one actually, which one? Has the tag still on there. And she's like holding a letter and something else. So is she. And then you've got this little one. Fun story behind these is that they are from Germany, but I found them in an antique store in a tiny little town in Mexico. So I just thought it was kind of cool that they've come from Germany to Mexico and then now they're here. So that is number 114, and they are on flash sale in the bin if you're interested. It says saved, and that is, I need to start it for you. Let's see here. Let me edit it so we can get that flash sale going for the appropriate amount of time. All right, come on, Whatnot. Yes, thank you for, if there's anything that you're interested, but it says save, it's just because sometimes the flash sales are touchy, and I just need to go in and reset it. All right, so confirm. Let me hit start flash sale. Those should be available now. There you go. They are now up and running. Thank you for requesting to look at those. I appreciate that. And thank you for your purchase. Let me go ahead and put these over here out of the way.
Thank you.
All right. What is something we haven't run? Let's take a look at this little shoe. So this is a slag glass shoe. And it is up and running on flash sale for $5.50 right now. It reminds me of a little elf shoe. Look at that, isn't it cute? It is brown and white slag glass. It's like this little pointy toe shoe. I think it's so cute. I would put a little succulent or maybe like an airplane. I think an airplane will look adorable in there. So that is up and running on flash sale if you are interested. Thank you so much. Rona, that is going to you.
Thank you.
Sorry, y'all. It takes me a second because like they bury the name is like buried in there and it's not super obvious. All right, we have this plate here. Look at the shape of this. It's not round. It's not square. It's just kind of different. And I bought this because it had a swan on it, and I thought the swan was really cool. Because you know, swans are starting to get really big in like the French country and like the cottagecore. So that's what drew me to it. But then I thought it was really neat that it has just like this abstract swan And then on the back is black. I'll take my little sticker off, but the back is black, and I just love the shape on that. So this little plate is up and going. On flash sale, it'll stay up for about 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and do another auction. I have a set of these 2 black vases. I don't know much about them. I'm going to go ahead and just run them on auction. We're going to do 2 for $1. So they are the same but different, as you can see. This one here has some paint wear, but no chips or cracks, but there is like more paint wear. This one is in better shape, where like you can actually see the flowers and maybe not so much paint wear, but they do pretty much match each other. They were bought recently, well, not recent, but like recent enough to have some type of a UPC tag on there. And they have been used for vases, but are still in great shape. So we're going to run both of them. You get that pair for just $1. And they are up and running. If you are just joining, everything in the bin is on flash sale. Feel free to go and do a little bit of shopping. We are also capping shipping at $9.21, so you will not have to pay any more than $9.21 for shipping today. And we've got some big, heavy items. All right, look at this little cutie pie here. Let me pull it up. This is the most adorable little butterfly trinket box. It is on flash sale for just $3.25. It has a porcelain. It has gold butterflies all the way around it. It is in perfect shape. On the back, it says butterflies. And something else I can't read. 18 karat gold, maybe? I can't quite make it out. And then, of course, you've got the butterfly on the lid. It is adorable. I think this would be so cute to be like, you know, like maybe when like baby's first haircut or something, you put their hair in there. I think something like that's adorable. Or a gift to a little girl. So that is on flash sale. That is running right now if you are interested in that. And let's see where does it bring us to. I think I've gone through everything once. I'm going to highlight a few more items here. So we're going to go ahead and move on to something else. I'll pick a few more items. Let's go back and do this one. We're going to auction this one off. I think this is so pretty. I just found this earlier today on the way home from the hospital. I'm like, we need to stop and do some shopping. Of course, my husband just rolled his eyes. But I picked this up and I wanted to put it in tonight's show. I am. That's my job. Anyways, look at this. It is like these 2 little lovebirds sitting on this beautiful base here. Obviously, you have your frosted glass, and then you have your clear glass for your lovebirds, and they're just kissing. They are so cute. Choco Dog, did you do some shopping too? Where did you go today? Did you go to like somewhere fun? There is no signature. It is nice and smooth. I don't know who makes it. There is like a little, it's not a scratch in the glass, but it's like a little scuff mark. Where is it? Right here. It's like a little scuff mark that you may be able to get out with a, like a magic eraser or something. And that is up and going. Ooh, a thrift store in Athens. Nice. My daughter, I gotta take my daughter to a birthday party down in Maryland tomorrow. So, I drop her off. It's too far for me to come home. It's too far for me to come home. So I'm gonna go find some like thrift stores or antique stores or something around where this birthday party is tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been in Texas all week. I've been in Dallas. I flew in last Sunday. I was supposed to come home Wednesday. Anyways, it is, where is it? Bel Air, Maryland. About 45 minutes to an hour from me. Anyways, I've been in Dallas all week, and had I had a car, I would have been shopping. But I was at a work event and I didn't have a car and basically had to stay around the like convention center. So that wasn't that much fun. But I got to see people that I only like see virtually, so that was really cool. All right, what are we doing next? Let's do this one. this is another auction item. Look at this. It is so cute. So, okay. If you guys don't know, for those of you who are here, Southern Charm's also a seller. So is Choco Dog. There's quite a few in here, but those are the two I see immediately on my screen that I can call out. Oh, I know I should have done an Uber. Unfortunately, I was like working. So like we start at like 7:38 in the morning, and then we work until 4:35. You get a very short break, and then you do like dinners and networking at night. So it's exhausting. It's fun. It's like a full day, and I like thrive off of it, but then I'm also get really tired. Work is bad for you. I know, but like it pays my bills sometimes, most of the time. Anyways, oh, back to my story. So those of you, if you don't know, Southern Charm and Choco Dog are the two that I see on my screen that I know are sellers. And today I bought the most gorgeous blue and white pitcher from Southern Charm. I cannot wait for it to get here. I know it hasn't shipped yet. I just got it like a couple hours ago. I'm so excited. But anyways, so when the blue and white, obviously I am drawn to the blue and white, but not just your typical like Delft blue and white. The picture I bought was gorgeous. And then this one, look at this. This one has blueberries on it. So I love blue and white. That's just a little bit different. And this one meets that definition. It's a little stout pitcher. This has a written out, says Maine on the bottom. So it is from Maine. And there is a signature here. It says BS. Ooh, it's already packed. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and auction this one off. And we're going to start this at $6. Oh, not 65. I should fix that. You guys don't want to pay 65. All right, there we go. $6. No chips or cracks. Just the most adorable little Maine blueberry pitcher. 101 and 1002. Thank you for letting me know. They're going on flash sale right now.
Thank you, Miss Annette.
All right, 101 is on flash sale. And 102 is on flash sale too. All right. And thank you guys for taking a look at this one. I'm going to show you this big old piece again. I know it's pricey. Thank you, Annette, for your purchase. But I got to show it. So I had the whole vanity set. This
Thank
is
you.
Anchor Pottery Ironstone. Is that what yes, Anchor Pottery Ironstone. Antique wash basin and pitcher. Thank you for your purchase. If you're going to purchase something big, tonight's the night to do it because one, it's on flash sale, and two, I'm picking up the shipping. And this is going to be some shipping cost here. We're going to start the flash sale on this. It is up and going, almost half off, no chips or cracks. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful piece of ironstone. And this basin is heavy and big. Yep, I will start 1,000. That is up and going now. Thanks so much for asking. And 991 going now. Let's see. Let me just make sure that it's going to go for more than like 30 seconds to give everybody a little bit of time. Yeah, it should. All right, confirm. Start flash sale. Let's see if that's going. Yep, there we go.
Yes, that would be a cool renovation for a bathroom. Absolutely.
Wouldn't it? I mean, and it's the right, look at how huge this thing is. That would be so cool. Can we redo? Thank you for your purchase from the bin. Can I redo the bathroom now, honey? 16 inches across, it would be perfect.
Thank you, Choco Dog. Great idea.
I'm just gonna put it over here. I have been renovating our home. We got our house, and it's not our old house. I know it was built about 20 years ago. But we moved in 3 years ago, almost 3. And I have been like renovating one room at a time. And I am now onto his man cave. Everything has pretty much been for me. And I'm doing his man cave. Thanks for your purchase from the bin. The bathroom sounds like fun. All right. What should we do? I'm going to do these again. All right, we are probably going to be like going to raid somebody pretty soon. Let me do one more giveaway. We'll let that run and then we'll raid somebody. The giveaway is up and going. And this giveaway, I can pick it up here, is going to be for a little ephemera pack. I don't have the rest of the stuff pulled, but you will get, this is a vintage inspired postcard, a My Vibe is vintage sticker, original Zoe's Treasure sticker, and then I'll throw some other like little ephemera items in there. I have some like old dictionary sheets, some bingo cards, stuff like that. I'll kind of dig through my ephemera drawer and see what I can find. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run these ones on flash sale. These are up and going for the pair, so this is for 2 of them. No chips or cracks. They are your lace and dewdrop set of amber goblets. These would be so pretty. You can turn them into candles, or just even use them as water goblets or for juice. They are just very beautiful. So they are up and running. And again, no chips or cracks. And they are Temple Wheaton, which is a very good glass maker at the time. Let's see what else we have. All right, we're going to keep looking at stuff while those flash sales go. Turn them upside down and put candles on them. Oh, there you go. Hold on, I got to do this. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. See, that's what I just need you guys to tell me what to do sometimes. That would be awesome. If I had a candle here, I'd stick it on there. I agree. All right. We're going to run this one. We're going to do this at even more of a flash sale than what we did before, because I keep forgetting to change the amount. So let me do that one. Let me just drop this down even better. We're going to take this to 55% off. This one should be going in just a second here. All right, this is a Bielik antique porcelain bowl. 2-handled bowl. It is a beautiful bowl. Has that gorgeous, gorgeous pale pink on the inside. It is hand painted. There are no chips or cracks. And as you can see, it just has this really unique rim around it. And we have that Bielik mark on the back. And this is a true antique. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And that is going on flash sale for another couple minutes. All right, where are we here? We have about 2 minutes on that giveaway. I think after that giveaway runs, we're going to find somebody to raid. Do you guys have any suggestions? And in the meantime, if you're a seller, put your shows in there. Let's share some love with people know when your shows are. Oh, I'm looking for my phone. It's in my pocket, so I can see who's on right now. Or if you guys have a friend, or if you know if a new seller's on, throw it in the chat so we can go and raid somebody. My preference is to raid new people. Let's see, who is on? Wow, there's a lot of people on. Bougie Bethany is doing a blue and white sale. That looks kind of cool. She has 11 people. Let's try go seeing Bougie Bethany. I like her thumbnail. It's catching my attention. All right, so we're going to let this giveaway go. It's another minute and a half. If there's any last purchases, feel free to make those. Most of the flash sales should still be running for about another 30 minutes or so, so you still have some time after the show if there's something you're contemplating. I will be back on Sunday doing vintage variety, all auction style. It will be 100% preloaded, so I will have those up by tomorrow night with a ton of new stuff that I have not brought to Whatnot yet. So check that out to see some new items. And we have a minute left. Trying to see, we're going to go ahead and run these for $1 really quick. $6.25 Southern Charm. Oh yes, thank you Southern Charm. On $6.25 we are doing a new seller raid train called the New Seller Surge. It is going to be all new sellers from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Each seller gets 20 minutes. They're going to test out some various things like running something for $1 or just doing stuff maybe a little bit different. I am going to have like an opening to that. We're going to introduce all these sellers. So please come and stop by. It's only 2 hours. A lot of people watch just one show for 2 hours. Here you can get introduced to 6 new sellers that you may not have met before. So, and let's see who's going to win that giveaway. I'm going to run these for $1 really quick though, while that goes. And who? Molly Dave.
Congratulations.
These are going for $1 if you're interested. Molly Dave, you got a Zoe's an ephemera pack. You're going to get, not this one, it's going to be a different vintage postcard. I just didn't have one. Absolutely, Jessica. And a My Vibe is Vintage sticker. Along with that, you'll get some other ephemera that I'll put in a little package for you. All right, $9.44. Oh, yeah, let me go grab those. Actually, I'll just go ahead and start them, but I could show them to you too. Let's see. Start flash sale. Those are up and going. It's only going for 30 seconds, but if you don't get in there, I can change the time on that. We've been doing flash sales for a while, but not in this format. So I'm still kind of trying to experiment and see how to make them work the best. And thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, before we go and rate, are there any last flash sales that maybe I have run out of time that I need to start? I'm kind of flipping through. Let's see. I've just started a few more. Should be running for a few minutes. Like I said, most of these will continue to run for about another 30 minutes. And I think if you were to still purchase anything, you would still be able to, it would all bundle together. So I'm going to go through and start a few of these. I'm just running down the list. Anything I see that's not running, I'm trying to run really quick. And we'll be doing another Flash Sale Friday in a couple of weeks. I try to do them every other Friday is what my goal is. All right. With that, we're going to go raid. You guys have a great weekend. I hope to see you on Sunday at the Vintage Variety auction. All right. We'll see you all later.
Thanks for joining us. Buckle up. See you next time